Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your extra daily dose of skill. It is our second channel whenever we are putting the best of games and overall lower tier games, which we are going to start remaking very soon because they are just simply old. If you are not subscribed, subscribe. It's free and you can always unsubscribe if you made a decision to not to love this beautiful baboon anymore. How about that? Today, you are going to see the best games with KPZ 3Pr.07HK. It is a German tier 9 tank destroyer you can get from the battle pass, and oh boys, the difficulty of playing with this tank is out of order. It is quite hard one, and it is very difficult tank to make it work. Lately we got Mark of Excellence on it in 92 games with 2,500 average damage, which is bad for a tier 9, and 700 assisting damage. It was pretty brutal experience, to say that the least. The highlights of the tank are beautiful high explosive penetration, okay penetration with a gold ammunition and even with a standard ammunition, but the thing is, it's just extremely hard to make this tank work. So I hope those 10 replays or 12 replays will help you to improve with this tank, especially if you have made a mistake. You took this vehicle from the battle pass, right, and you have no clue how to play with this tank, right? So without further ado, let's teleport straight into the action, and good luck, fellas. We will definitely need it. Is a food beggar, my man.
Go get him, Tiger.
This is what she is. One game, the Super Conqueror from 84 to 88.9 with Mark. Yep. 5% up. Good. Good. Hyperion, that's what I'm saying whenever the tank nerfs are coming, to prepare the tank, right? Usually it is pretty easy to predict that Mark will go down, you know? Ungrateful beggar. Ungrateful beggar, that's what I'm talking about, fellas. She ate, she used us, and she said you. Kadira is getting more attention than skill. I mean, to be completely honest with you, she is way more cute, right? We cannot act surprised about this. Cover 4 KTTS new video when we had the last one. Evangeliono, when we had the old one. Morning, lovely internet beggar. Still complaining always. I always complain. Stop pretending that it would be a big surprise. The 23, when exactly? How many months ago?
Critical hit.
August. All of you marking Super Conqueror, you are welcome. I've been successfully lowering expectation while I was playing like shit with several last days. My man, we appreciate you. Yoyakuto Log. We appreciate you, you're amazing. Thank you. What we would do without you? Thank you. Did someone call you internet beggar, or you made this meme yourself? I haven't been around. I made this meme myself. Although I have no doubts whatsoever that someone calls me internet beggar. Can you share your playlist? Sure, right after this game, okay? Блять. This is exactly what we are looking for.
He's gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Look at this beauty.
6 shots.
I think I need to off from the sniper mode though. Because of the better DPM. Or is it better to hit the shots?
Couldn't do it better myself. Penetration.
I mean, this is pretty nice and this is pretty satisfying if you would ask me.
Back to the garage, boy.
Okay, nice. That pre-aim makes it clear that skill became grandpa. Every and each of us, if we are lucky, will become grandmas. Grandpas. Whatever, you know? That's fine. Sniper mode sacrifices DPM for the shots. Let me guess, you just want me to play with this tank a bit longer. Right?
You aimed well. Now aim better.
Rich is screaming from the bottom of his lungs and he is saying, my teammate should be banned for being so bad. Oh, come on. Plus, you are so sensitive today. Listen, people are playing after a couple of beers. What is the problem of that? Still the problem is that they're in my team. Couple of beers, couple of vodka shots. Who cares? Let people play. Richie, behave. Behave, Richie. Not everyone is professional player, okay? Oh, kurwa.
We're immobilized.
Excuse me.
Time to get to safety.
Let me your friend, then we can have a conversation.
6 shots.
Fellas, there is nothing unusual happening here. Nothing unusual.
Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it better myself.
Rene must think, what the flying F is happening there? The bloody light tank must be on the reload or something? Light tank must be on the reload, right?
101 WN8.
No, I didn't get it.
Ducky strike
Enjoy,
again.
enjoy your experience. Have a good one, sexy, magnificent mother trucker. AMX is coming for you. See you. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Troll, that AMX. Troll, that AMX. I wonder what Mr. AMX is thinking in this type of situation. Dude, how much damage? Fellas?
Lead actor down.
You haters, how dare you to hate this tank? Look what kind of performance. And all of you, it's a tank, it's a shit tank. No, it's not. How dare you to say that this tank is Look what you can do with this tank. Absolutely glorious.
Couldn't do it better myself.
Uh-oh.
I'm certain
Uh-oh.
that should have penetrated.
Good game. I'm happy about that. 4 kills, 6.2 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage, solid ace, Swanker. Very, very nice. 1.3 base experience and we got 10,000 profits. That's good. That is very good. Whenever pre-sale orders will end, we are instantly making it and sending it. Okay, that sounds good, right? That's why we have done the pre-order set, right? That sounds good. Everything sounds fine. And in reality, you know, if I would knew that things would go this way, I would never work with this company. But now it's too late to do something. I apologize for this, sir. This is on me. I needed to do more diligence, and I did not need to trust the company as much as I did. So I'm sorry. I am sorry, my man.
Oh, yeah.
You are going to get it. I'm 110% sure about this, but it is taking longer than it should have. 3 Hager Jordi, greetings. Thank you very much for 300 bits. I thought you were a millionaire. I thought so as well, but as you can see, it's not the case. Horrible. Also, Vatisai, thank you very much for 17. Thank you, sir. Time flies. I hope you are still having a good time. Okay, thanks. Not your fault. I'm happy when it's there. Gonna be naked until then. Once again, I apologize. It's definitely not my intention to my own community. You know this. So yeah, I apologize. Hopefully the quality will pay for it, and hopefully the quality is going to be absolutely glorious, right? In the same time, I know next time we are pre-purchasing the stuff, right? What that basically means, everything is in place and there is not going to be pre-order stage. It's going to be, everything is in place already. What do I mean by saying this? Your order comes in, they instantly send it because it's already in Lithuania. Do you follow me what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is the thing. It was a journey. It was a challenge, my man. It was a challenge. And you know, I really do not like when the things are looking like this, especially whenever I'm promising the things. But what can you do? I just said everything to inform you, my man. And thank you very much as well for asking. Bravo, Mike Drop. Thank you very much for 15. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. But will be the colors the same which we had before. But at this point, it's not the time for it now. How does it feel about the marks? We're getting closer where the marks goes. If you are talking about the gun marks, sir. We're getting closer, right?
Penetration.
We're getting closer. Zatara, greetings, my man. Everything is fine. We're getting there. My goal
6 shots.
is to spot those mother truckers sitting in this area, right? That's clear. And I want to punish them, right? By assisting damage or by damage doesn't really matter. Just simply straight up punish them. Just straight up punish them.
Roads to 3,301 WN8. I am certain that should have penetrated.
Good.
Beautiful shot.
You see him?
Couldn't do it better myself.
Our goal is just to slap them.
He's gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Slap, 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 spot, 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 slap, spot.
The gun's damaged. Wish you picked armor.
You think I cannot see you?
Don't you?
You think I cannot see you? My man, you are like open book to me. Is this tank destroyer has IKEA or the Swedish tank destroyer's accuracy? Not quite.
Beautiful shot.
No,
Couldn't do it
it's
better
less
myself.
accurate. It is less accurate. I mean, I would not say it's inaccurate, you know? This is not what I would say, but it's not Swedish tank destroyer level accuracy, for sure. I know it's not a good tank, but you sure do make it look good. My man, this tank is one of the worst performing tanks for me. If I make it look good, I will take that as a compliment, but I swear to Banana Lord, I do not recommend for anyone to take this tank or to consider getting it, because it's just ass vibe, right? It's just not a good tank. Very, very weird tank to play with. Siege mode mostly not worth it, which is stupid thing for tank destroyer. Siege mode should give you more benefits, you know? And in this situation, it's not the case. Siege mode is you up. Siege mode is fucking you up with this tank. Which is just ridiculous to think about it. How siege mode on the tank destroyer can make it worse?
Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it better myself. Track hit.
I agree, I got it because I collect the tanks, I dislike it very much. Currently saving for TS-60, the American tank destroyer. Smart decision. Smart decision, my man. We will see how good that tank is going to be whenever we will get our dirty hands on it, but we'll see.
Gamer shot.
In my opinion, Kunze has the same problem. Yeah, but Kunze is still... you have a turret, you have more selling points, you know? I agree with you what you are saying, I get it, but for me this tank destroyer isn't Kunze, you know? Even comparing it with Kunze is kind of wrong, and the thing is, it's just not good. I do not know, what do you want me to say? It's just not good. Sure, this tank will have its games. As an example, this game is absolutely glorious for this tank, right? You would not let me lie. It is a good game. It is a one good game. But the pain in the is to make this tank work all the time. It's not that competitive, if I can say so. You know, reload time could be all the way around, yeah, or the decrease of the reload time could have been significantly lower, you know, and still it would be fine, not broken. But I think what Wargaming was afraid of, to make this tank too broken. This would be my prediction. I think Wargaming was afraid to make this tank too broken, right? And it's not. Now it's just pile of shit. It is just pile of shit. And fair enough. No? This shit, what can you do?
The vroom vroom machine's damaged, so we have to slow down. Track fixed. Run, tank, run!
It's okay. I'm going to get anyways. I'm fine. Meanwhile, 4,600 damage, 2,000 assisting damage, one of the best games with this tank. Solid ace, Confederate medal. That was a good game. That was a very good game for this tank. And 23,000 profits as well. Don't be tricked. Whenever you will see best of with this tank, don't be tricked. It's not as good. It is not as good. Vote because you are the first person who is saying that. Lurker, sexy, magnificent mother trucker, can we take notes of that? It would be very, very nice. Okay, Sotos, thank you very much. Thank you very much for information. And I apologize for that. Lurker, do it. Lurker, would you be so kind to slap Sotos for like a minute? For being cocky little... I think that would be absolutely amazing. No, yes, absolutely yes. Oh, now we are talking. Thank you, my man. That was a beautiful one. Unfucking believable. Guy's thinking he owns the place, you know? He's coming to my home, my stream, he kicks the doors, he shits on the table, and after that, he's saying, why are you punishing me? Why? Golden Noob, thank you very much for 6 months. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Unbloody believable. This isn't the best map for this tank, but we are going to be okay. Banana Master, what is the best credit maker game? Honestly, I can tell you one thing. There is no such thing as a best credit maker, to be completely honest with you. Everything is depending on your preferentials, right? Someone prefers medium tanks, someone prefers heavy tanks, someone prefers artists, whatever you prefer. I didn't believe you for leather chairs, but... What the fly? Fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That is fucking good one. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone wants to buy anyone wants to buy a used gaming chair? Anyone wants to buy a used yeah. that is a fucking good one. Honestly, that is awesome. Only 30 euros, fellas. Only 30 euros. Woo. Good deal, indeed. Oh, fuck. That was awesome, fellas. That was awesome. Smartex, that's a fucking good meme. I saw yesterday the first time after a long time, blue player. He played art and his name was I Am Baboon. That is a disgrace to all baboon community, just saying, okay? Just saying. Look at this mother trucker running. Bad shot. What do you think? Fava is paranoid or not? Hey, Skill, how is it going today, buddy? Pretty damn good. Thank you very much for asking. Thank you. We just started our session. At this point, I am on the full relaxation, if you know what I mean. There is no stress, nothing. I am just enjoying the journey, you know? And later on, we'll see how the things will go. I can tell you that we are pretty much having a warming up session currently. We will play with Minotauro very, very soon. I am trying to get the most use from my time, since Minotauro will get nerfed, and in fact, whole Minotauro line will get nerfed. That means I need to prepare for marks. I will get marks up to 95% for a tier 8, tier 9, tier 10. That being said, whenever nerfs will come, I will get 100% of the mark of excellence automatically. Does it make sense? That's the whole point of all of this. Manti. No, fuck the Manti, my man. I do not really want to play with that tank. Is Viper a good tank? Depends. Some people love Swiper, some people hate Swiper. For example, I had a nice score while marking it, but I do not like the tank. It's not enjoyable for me. But some people love it. So it depends. Sorry for silly question, but the winter token drops active. First of all, you are getting exclusive drops. After that, you are getting the winter token drops, right? This is how it goes. Since today we have unique drops overall. Smartex, thank you very much for 1,000 bits. Leather is not good deal, fellas. I'm telling you, fabric material is the way to go. I just bought myself 50 boxes and I hit jackpot. I got T77. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations. Very good. Very good. By the way, I do not see the point why would I make any pressure here. It's just simply not worth it. I want to sit here and I want to slap enemies left, right and center. That's the best play. At least that's what I think.
I'm certain that should have penetrated.
Good.
3,301.
This is exactly what I am. This is exactly what I need. I need to fuck this guy up. Okay, he's fucked. Good.
Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it.
It is a weird tank, fellas. It is a weird tank. Fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you took this tank from the battle pass, do you think it is good tank? I'm quite curious. I got 4 tanks and 50 boxes. Buy a lottery ticket, my man. I already warmed up with a Steel Hunter, sir. I already played Steel Hunter, but there is still other account to play on, so... No, no, no. It can be good, but it's not easy to play. In other words, you need to have enemies who are just simply going to fuck it up and make mistakes. I can't make it work. It is hard one. Whenever I just started playing with this tank, I felt like, oh, egg, tuna, like it is absolutely amazing. Beast of the tank. And then I had some games whenever I couldn't do shit. Like literally. Sarah?
We're helping them do blocking missions. Not good.
Okay, we'll go for a blind shot. And it's weird, the gun accuracy is also kind of messed up. What a weird tank this is. By the way, I know we are not going to win this game, okay? I'm very, very well aware of that. I am very, very well aware of that, but what to do? No.
6 shots.
Good.
Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it.
You know what is the problem? The key 91 is coming. Actually, the key 91, I'm dead already.
Penetration. Light him up, coach. Moving on to the next one.
Bad shot.
The radio was hit. I'm kind of enjoying this silence. 6
Kurva turning with this tank. It's okay. I got what I deserve. It's completely fine. Anyways, 4,500 damage. That is a good game. I am feeling completely alright. And we lost 36,000 credits, which to be expected, right? Okay. Think about it in this way.
Just do it.
Let's say it is a chess game, right? Someone sucks in chess and someone isn't feeling like he wants to take some courses on to get strategies. He gets himself a chess board and he is cheating, right? As an example, maybe not a direct example, but you get the point. People are willing to go a big lengths in order to get either advantage or either to feel like they're good at somewhere, right? That being said, Same goes in World of Tanks. People are willing to pay for someone to do the missions, to complete the campaigns, to get the Clan Wars River tanks, right? So you think it is a different thing with experimental equipment if it gives you feelable advantage? You get the point what I'm saying. I hope my thinking is clear here, right? If people have the money, they will spend it. And if they are dedicated. So, that's what I'm trying to say. I got 4.8 thousand damage. I got 4.8 thousand damage in T69. That's very good, my man. That is very, very good. That is very good. The statistic says if there is a chance of 34% to get hit by the car, does it mean every will get hit? It doesn't work that way. Skill, yeah. I agree. I agree, my man. I agree. But still, what I'm saying, this is a bait from our gaming side. Right? Yeah, sure, absolutely. What you are saying is correct. It doesn't mean that every and each guy will try to spend enormous amount of the money to get an advantage. Sure, but someone will. Like, right? Someone will. Anyways, I'm not here to say it's right, it's wrong. I am just here to say, what do I think about the situation? You know, that's my mission, right? Every and each person has opinion. You know, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one, and usually they do not smell good.
We hit those. We're helping them do blocking missions. Not good. Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it better myself. Penetration. I'm certain that should have penetrated.
Patience.
Roads to 3,301 WNA. He's gonna feel that one tomorrow.
You little suka, burn.
Roads to
Chinese tank doesn't burn. Ёптараrai! Burn!
6 shots.
Ну то кульва! Burn, I said.
Roads to 3.
How many times do I need to hit you into the fuel tank for you to burn? This tank looks awkward to play. It feels awkward to play as well, trust me. Fuel tanks are under the track for Chinese tanks. Whoops. Whoops.
Oh, yeah.
I cocked it up then. Whoopsie! Whoopsie! Fellas, what can I say? Unfortunate. Actuvor, you sexy beast. Thank you very much for gifting the sub as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. What counts as a high camo tank? If it has better camo than others of the same, I can't say same class, but because if you have like okay camo with a heavy tank, it doesn't mean it's really good, right? But let's say the tanks with a high camo rating, if let's say the medium tank has similar camo rating to light tanks, or the light tanks have a higher camo rating than average in class, it's already high. Does it make sense? So, once again, I repeat, if medium tank has close to camo rating of the light tank, it's very, very good, right? False information, your shots were correct on Vaza or 1-4. Ha! Kulva! Just to scream on poor skill. Just to scream skill, learn to aim, learn to shoot, learn to aim, learn to shoot. Ha! Thank you. Thank you, I feel 10 times better after this. When eternal modus be in the index, these arguments would be easy to resolve. Have no doubts. Have no doubts, my man. I have no doubts.
He's gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Track hit.
You fucking cock-sucking piece of clicker.
The radio's down.
Suck a...
Only talk locally. We'll fix the track. Time to get to safety.
That felt good. That felt good. Can I scream a bit on the Darta? Let's talk. We're going to have a conversation now. We're going to have a conversation. Skill goes mad. I'm never mad.
Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it better myself. Outgamed, outskilled, outplayed.
Like this game? Remember me? That minus 1000, remember? Remember you fuck?
Critical hit.
I will bleed you slowly. I will bleed you slowly.
I hope you
How
didn't
about
steal
that?
one.
That felt good. That felt good. Okay. Oh, yo, 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 yo. I'm so fuck.
Next time,
I'm so fuck. I'm so fucked. Help. Chair footer is on the reload. It's okay.
couldn't have done it better myself.
Okay. Okay, good. Zulu greetings, my man. It was a very, very, very hard one. I mean, we did the things properly. I cannot say it was horrible, right? But, I mean, minus 1000 from the clicker without keyboard, that's just disgusting. Okay? That's just disgusting. You can say whatever you want. It's not enjoyable experience. It's not like, you know, you get the point what I'm saying. It's just the thing which can make anyone mad. Literally anyone. You were camping too much. Do you see this triangle? I am a triangle. I need to camp. I'm triangle. Hey bro, is Buzzer 75 a good tank? Some people love it, some people hate it. I personally do not like their tank. The gun handling is just way too derpy. For my liking, right? Is there some people who enjoy it? Absolutely, yes. For me, not my tank. Oddly enough, you make this pile of kaku work and that's good. Yeah, but I need to focus a lot. And expectation values are very low. To get marks on this tank, you need like 2.8, 2.9, which is very, very low for a tier 9 tank. What's up? Quick question. Last year there used to be that book with stories that gave extra BP coins. Besides the ones that actually in BP. You are 100%. We used to have it. We don't now. You are correct. We used to have them. We do not at this point. Anyways, that 4.4 thousand damage, 4 kills, 2.4 thousand assisting damage, ace wanker, paskuki medal, beautiful. Everything is okay, everything is nice. Now everything is fixed and everything is okay. Speaking of the profits, 8,000 profits. Hip hip hooray. That's good. That is good. Thanks, because how unpredictable that is, you know? Hello, Ferdinand is a piece of shit. Welcome to the club. Ferdinand hating club, my man. You came to the right place. You are going to be our president, my man. Skill, should I put IS-3 on firepower of mobility? What is your opinion? Depends, do you use turbo or not. If you use turbo, go for mobility. If you don't use turbo, go for something else, right? So firepower. No turbo, then you answer it into your question yourself. Skill, what is your equipment on the T130? On the T130, I went with two different setups. I went with ventilation, rammer, and stabilizer to test out the gun. Then I went with hardering. Rammer, and turbo. And the gun is still. So it doesn't really change what kind of equipment you are going to use. It's still, if you know what I mean. So yeah. And fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if it happened to be that you are struggling with equipment setups, we got you covered. Check out index page, type !index, and you will find a lot of useful information yourself. What do I recommend to use, what other content creators recommend to use, and so on, so on. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is the thing. I am in the enemy team. Good luck, Santi. Good luck. Yeah. 320 Baland. Thank you very much for 3 months. Hello, sir. I hope you are having a great time. Believe me or not, today I am so chilled. I feel like I'm in such a relaxation at this point. Sure, we are not that close for gun marks, so you know, there is no stress or something, but I am pretty much chilling. And more I think about it, more I want to deal with this tank destroyer, to be fair with you. More I think, more I want to just simply mark this tank and forget about it. Maybe I should do that. What do you think, fellas? Maybe to focus on this tank. 25% should be doable today. Actually, it's 8:30. Maybe we can get second mark then. What server you are on? I am on the O2, sir. How do you feel doing the tank request yesterday? Good mood held up? Yeah, good mood held up. Believe me or not, good mood held up. Who could expect that, right? I do not know is the tank request price fair though. I think 100,000 is too low for a tank request. Plus on top of that, I know another thing. Soon we will start going for the ChatGPT challenges as well. I think that has a very big potential. Also, fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, check out today's YouTube video if you haven't. !YouTube And feel free to tell me what do you think about it. Use the comment section, right? If you enjoyed it, feel free to like the video. If you dislike the video, feel free to dislike it, whatever, right? Give me the feedback, because I think this has so much bloody potential, it is insanity, okay? We just simply need to find the ideal thing and ideal mix of the things, right? Feel free to check it out. That would be absolutely bloody glorious. And I think today's, for example, first challenge, I mean, that was hilarious. That was fucking awesome. I think it was very, very good. But once again, you know, it's my content. Maybe I am biased. Maybe I'm just, you know, talking shit, and maybe I am just simply, maybe I am a diva, right?
Back to the garage, boy. Shots. The gun's damaged.
Okay.
Spray and spray.
I think Wargaming should implement ChatGPT into the game for daily missions. I can imagine how it would go. If you would get a mission like I did as a first mission, you would say egg tuna. 4.3 thousand damage, 1.1 thousand assisting damage, hip hip hooray. That was a great game and I'm super satisfied with all of this. Also 35,000 profits. This is, I believe this is one of the best games which we had with this tank, believe me or not. This tank is extremely difficult tank to play with, and to make this tank work, it's a nightmare. It is not a good tank, just highlighting. Oi, I would love to watch your stream, but oh well, go torture room, I go. I give you 30 minutes to watch the stream, and after that you can torture yourself. How about that? How about that? Let me see. Ergo once again, thank you. Let me see how expectations are looking like. Oh yeah, oh my! Did I mark it in the on 100% account? Let me see. I didn't. I didn't. You know what is happening in my head, fellas? Do you know what is happening in my head? If I want to mark a patriot, it is the time. It is about the time to mark it. It made me do it. After you raided me, I played Chinese tank. I was ashamed. Now I'm playing only Soviet tanks and I'm feeling great again. My man, first of all, we need to make you feel ashamed so you would know how it feels like, okay? I apologize, my man. I apologize. That changes the plans. I mean, with a Patriot, we could even deal with this today. Wow, how I haven't... What other tanks do we have from a Prime package, fellas? What other tanks do we have from a Prime package? This is the question. Or only Patriot? AMAX dropped massively. AMAX, I think I finished it. I'm pretty sure about that. Ooh, STG and IS2, let me see. STG, fellas, Can someone do me a favor and check out which tanks I marked from those on 100% account challenge? It would be very much appreciated. Would you be so kind to do that? From the tanks which we have in the Prime package, to see which of them I marked on 100% account. That would be very much Appreciated.
Easiest shot in our career.
Click on the lurker's link, fellas. This is where the dog goes. STG market, okay. I think Liberty should be marked as well.
He's gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Both Liberties marked, okay. STG guard more marked, not STG. So you think STG? Okay, I need to check it out. We need to change the account. Maybe I should complete the missions. Are we going to see Patrio today? I think so. This is a perfect time for that, you know? That would mean we would need to change the plan which we had initially, but...
Critical hit.
M4I and base T26 are unmarked on 100% account. Is M4I also the primary river tank? Okay. And it lost expectations as well. It dropped down, right?
You aimed well. Now aim better.
No.
Roads to 3,300.
Okay, so if expectations did not drop down, we are fine.
Outgamed, outskilled, outplayed.
Okay. So Patriot would be the way. Only 338 100% mark tanks. I know, right? What a son of the banana. Does it make sense to deal with a tank since they lost expectation values? I mean, mark should be very, very quick. Bear, thank you very much for 38. Thank you. Thank you for your content, my man. It's my pleasure and my honor. It is my pleasure and my honor.
And the WN8 goes up.
My plans. Fellas, you should be ashamed of yourself. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that is mean, okay? That is mean. This is very good information, this is very useful information, but still, nevertheless, that's mean. Very mean. Hello, Baboon King, how are you doing? I'm doing extremely well. Thank you very much for asking. Thank you. I'm doing very, very good, my man. I am doing extremely good. I think what we need to do, we need to play in platoon for the current tanks, right? Or I supposed to say for the current account, just to deal with it. And after that, we can chill and we can play for gun marks with other tanks, if you follow me.
WN8. 6 shots. Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it better myself. Observation device destroyed. We can't see anything. Roads to 3,301.
No, Mr. Cow.
We can see.
Hey, Skill. When I hover over my more information on no goal challenge on the index page does not close. Wait a second. Not close after moving cursor away. I think it is a bug. That's a weird one. That is a weird one. Really. Meanwhile, 4.1 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage, that is okay. We cannot complain about this. And we got 32,000 profits as well. Glorious, fellas. Very, very nice and very, very beautiful. Bulgaria, we do not have to see ads because we are poor. I'm from Lithuania, I do not see ads for shit on Twitch either. So, that is fair. Do we have to share everything? Mr. Anonymous, that is part of the fun, you know? That is part of the fun. Quasar Power, pleasure to see you, my man. Tier 7. Do I want to make pressure? I mean, can I? Can I? Maybe I can. Listen. The plan is straightforward. We are going to take this position here and we will try to slap the guy who is trying to make a bit of pressure like this. That's all we need to do for a full happiness. Tum 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 tum. Do I like this angle? This is the question. Can I destroy this house? Oh, I can. Huh. Okay, in this case, we have a perfect angle here. In this case, we have a perfect angle. We do not need to panic. We do not need to do anything here. We just need to chill. Hello, Skill. Are you re-rating Kapaza? Kapaza is re-rated. We re-rated this mother trucker yesterday. Don't go. This tank isn't a great tank in the world of tanks. It is extremely hard tank to play with. And it's just difficult tank, right? And I noticed I am being the most successful with this tank. Obviously, whenever our team is losing the game, because you are a typical triangle, and if your team is losing, you have more opportunities to farm, or whenever I'm being aggressive. So, this is the thing. Compared to yesterday, you are killing it. Yeah, I mean, yesterday was pile of fucking shit. Today we are playing very, very well. You know what? I feel like my dad took an extra shift. What do I mean by saying this? Well, yesterday I said, if the game will treat me badly, I'm going to play Resident Evil. Today I have Resident Evil in the title and the game is like, please don't. Please don't. I will give you the best RNG ever. You will have the best time with this pile of... I mean, you will have the best time ever, you know? This is how it feels like today, fellas. The game is saying, oh, skill. That's actually good. I am tempted to keep playing with this tank because we could get even second mark of excellence with this. Maybe one more hour? Maybe one more hour. I mean, everything goes real good. Yeah.
Roads to 3,301 WN8. I hope to get a kill steal that one.
One more. I'm thinking like this, fellas. This is my thinking process. Since we are being extremely successful with this, there is no reason not to play with it. Gee, what an incredible and beautiful man I see on my screen. Greetings, my man.
Oh,
Disciple, you sexy beast. Greetings, my man. I do not see you streaming too often. Everything goes fine, mate? Thank you very much for 70 months, my man. Holy banana, 70 months. Thank you, my man. Thank you very much, mate.
3,301 WN8.
Good. I just had a game. Enemy team platoon with 3 bases and my team had 3 pot on the tank. Guess what happened? You won. Skill. I'm from Romania and I'm subscribed and I want you to set ads every 15 minutes to 5 minutes long. How beautiful is that, my man? That's awesome. Good idea. So many familiar songs to me. Can you share the music mix link? Sure. Right after this game, my man. Also, Redatek. Or Redatets. Thank you very much for 3. Thank you. Thank you very much, mate. I do not know what changed for me today. Why am I playing with this tank? Well, I do not know. I literally have no clue. Ooh, that's a nice blind shot. That is a beautiful blind shot. How much money does it cost to get good RNG? $700. $700, my man. Wargaming secretly buffed this tank. My man, another beautiful video incoming in the YouTube. We can ask ChatGPT, does Wargaming buff tanks secretly? Easy. World of Tanks not happy that you like the zombies last night. That makes sense. By skill, by chat, I have to go and spit some of wine. Have a good one, my man. Enjoy your wine. $700, what a deal. I know, right? Skill had a conversation with a daddy, did we? Yes. I mean, you need to do what you need to do, my man. You need to do what you need to do. Oh, what the...
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Nikki. Thank you very much for 27. Thank you, hey, Nikki. Oh, this guy. Poor soul. Blah, 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 blah. Nah. This is like literally the worst play which he could. Oh, kurva. Please, RNG. Miss me, miss me, miss me, miss me, miss me, miss me. It's okay.
I don't think the fuel tank is supposed to have a hole in it. Outgamed, outskilled, outplayed.
Oh, very, very good. Extremely good. I am the real Cheko. Or Chatso. Greetings, my man. Thank you very much for 2 months. First time I spend my prime on your channel and I'm so happy. I'm so glad too, cause you make me happy and make me smile every day in this bad period. Thanks, man. It is my honor and it is my pleasure. And my man, remember, every shitty ass time has expiration date, you know? So you got this, my man. You got this.
Kill securing is a success.
You got this. And I know some days can be shit, you know? It happens for all of us. It happens for me, it happens for you. It happens even for Katita when you have an accident and you shit yourself, you know? Happens for the best of us. Andraxicus, you sexy beast, thank you very much for 300 bits and for everything. Holy bananas and banana land skill hype train is choo-choo. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Andraxicus. I appreciate you. What is the commander in Kapazadaki? I mean, I try to make it as obvious as possible, you know? It is the winner of the Team Clash 2022, if I'm not mistaken, right? I knew it. 4.1 thousand damage, hib hib hooray. Nice.
Just do it.
Okay, sorry. No, everything is okay. You did not pay attention. It happens for the best of us, my man. Gunman, what's up, my man? What's up, mate? I do not want to be too aggressive here. That's for sure. We want to play relatively safe. Do I want to have high explosive loaded? Maybe. yes. Unfortunate, but worth a try. There is a direct hit. At work and watching King Baboon play. My man, you spoiled mother trucker. You spoiled mother trucker. Skill, what do you think about this tank overall? It has potential, but it's rare to get the opportunities to use it. This is my general opinion about this tank. It is very, 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 very... I cannot stress this enough. Very hard tank to make it work. This is how I look into this tank. So, that being said, it's bad. Sure thing, whenever enemies are making a silly goose mistakes, whenever they are going in front of your gun and they cannot spot you, you are chilling. But what we need to highlight is that shooting out of the siege mode is annoying. Shooting with a siege mode, you are sacrificing your DPM. You're losing pretty much 40% of your DPM. Mi scusi, you're losing 40% of your DPM. That's insane. 5.12 to 7.16. Okay, what is that? 30%. 30% of DPM loss only whenever you are entering into the siege mode. That's crazy, no? For me, personally, that looks crazy. Hey Skill, how are you today? I'm feeling pretty damn good. I still haven't made a decision what we are going to do today. Are we going to play World of Tanks for a full stream, or maybe we are going to go later on and play some Resident Evil? We'll see. Everything is depending on the situation, right? Yesterday I had a blast. Yesterday World of Tanks treated me like a pile of shit, so I made a decision to go and play some Resident Evil, and it was very, very enjoyable, you know? It was very, very nice. Why does it have a higher DPM in the siege mode? How do you even use it? I think you misunderstood. This tank has a higher DPM not in the siege mode. The siege mode is ruining the DPM but adding accuracy, right? I would understand if it would be upside down, right? If you would have more DPM in the siege mode, that would make sense. But with this tank, it's ek tu nahuy. But with this tank, it's a different stuff, right? You have better DPM of the siege mode. I understand that if it would be upside down, probably everyone would play in the siege mode, right? But yeah, weird. Just simply weird. I feel like you are in humongous disadvantage whenever you are going into the siege mode to snipe, you know? I'm excited about the new Polish tank destroyer, just mecha. It's gonna come, then it will be. I am excited about the new stuff in the game all the time, right? So yeah, I'm excited. More content, you know? New tanks is actually good. More tanks to mark and whatnot. Skill, I thought I just met you in the battle on the Westfield. Turns it out there is a guy called Still for L2. I was disappointed it wasn't you. My man, I'm so sorry for not playing in your game. I am so sorry about this. What a dickhead I am, in fact. I'm so sorry. The gun handling is kind of bad, don't you think so? I think in the siege mode, gun handling is decent. Out of the siege mode, gun handling is annoying. But in the siege mode, I think it is actually okay. I would say it's great. Would you also play new Alone in the Dark game? I don't even know what is that game, my man. So I apologize, I cannot answer into your question.
The gun's been damaged. Welcome to 4005 Life. Permission to engage. Paid actor down.
Okay, good. Is it like siege mode on the Kunze? Yes, in a way, yes, but the play styles I think are very different. Because I think for the most part, where the siege mode goes on the Kunze, I would say most of the time you do not even need to go into the siege mode, right? I personally mark the Kunze Panzer pretty much out of the siege mode, you know? In other words, the amount of the times when I actually played in the siege mode is low compared to overall tank gameplay, right? I believe it's similar old game series as Resident Evil horror game. I don't really like horror games that much. I mean, Resident Evil is a bit different stuff, right? Because most of us grow up with that stuff. But overall, speaking about the horror games, I remember probably the most scary game which I ever played, and that was on the bloody PlayStation. It was Silent Hill. It was something else, right? Like playing during the night time, and ooh, that was something else. Lights off in the room and everything, and Kurva running from the zombie dog. Sake to nachren. Fellas, I haven't played many games in World of Tanks, in the world overall, just to let you know. I haven't played too many games. See how annoying it is to play with this tank.
We're helping them do blocking missions. Not good.
That's pretty annoying.
Penetration.
That's pretty annoying if you would ask me. T-55 on the side.
He's gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Блядь.
We're lucky the track is only damaged. Whenever you're ready, kill securing is a success. I might be wrong.
4,000 damage, 300 assisting damage. That is actually okay. That is actually very, very fine. And 19,000 profits. Okay, hello. To do the things at this point. What is your favorite class? Light tanks. Light tanks. Are you going for 100%? No, sir. Third mark of excellence is more than enough for me. On this account, all I need a third mark. Pat on the tank! Pat on the tank! Oh, pizda for our light tank. Pizda for our light tank, fellas. Not ideal, but that's what we have. I slapped streamer yesterday with Fava. He was down to fartable and did 0 damage. Happens for the best of us. I can finish with a 0 damage, and you know what? You can finish with 0 damage as well. Is there anyone using binos at this tank? I have no doubts whatsoever that there is some people who are using binos. Sure. I love mediums because they are hybrid. Semi-light, semi-heavy, but the problem is it's nor good light tank nor good heavy. So here we are. Yeah, but it can be very good sniper schnitzel. As an example, if we would take a look into the Leo, right? Leo can be a sniper schnitzel, ideally, right? So, I love to see skill role-playing like a light tank. The main reason why am I playing like a light tank here, because we do not have light tanks at this point, right? I'm just trying to get as much use as I physically and possibly can, and I think we are going to be pretty damn successful here. Not so lately, I decided to collect an ARTA players when I got focused. Not that lately I decided to collect ARTA players that I got focused in the games by one. Now in my bled list there is every ARTA player I encounter in the game, and I have around 1,000 bled lists. Well, it's your choice. I have more than 1,000 reports for ARTAs. So, you know, in the end of the day, everything is depending on you, my man. Every and each of us are losing our mind differently. My favorite type destroyer, since I'm a noob and I can only camp in the back and shoot people for 1.7 thousand with Fava. And I love my life. That's fair. That's fair and square, my man. Fair and square. Show ass to the enemy, get assisting damage, it's a win. If I ever seen one. Okay, not bad. I mean, fair enough, my man. Showing ass to the enemy and getting assisting damage, I like it. Sorry, I missed your last dream, but I made to this one. Yeah. My man, it's my pleasure and honor to entertain you. Also, how dare you to say you missed our last stream? That's mean. Does Brother in Arms give you extra experience or credits in? No. It gives you eternal happiness.
Yeah.
Pale Wolf, thank you very much for 30 months. Pickles out. Pickles out. Not bad, mate. Not bad. I think artists are necessary evil. Without them, games would be stuck. Artists are the reason campers just can't camp and get kept, in my opinion. And El Power, and what is your opinion about whenever you are driving on the full speed and art is hitting you with no aim shot? I had a really bad month. It's kind of unlucky year to me. What I can tell to myself to be more positive. My man, like one gentleman told for me before, just stay more positive. Doesn't really matter that the things are not going that well. Stay more positive. Look, try to focus on the positive things, you know? Or alternatively, if one thing in the day goes wrong, you know, it doesn't matter how important the thing may be, try to focus on the positives, right? And from my side, honestly speaking, every and each of us can have a bad day and bad time, and whenever the things are not going that well, right? In this situation, we just need to work on ourselves, take our balls in the hand and just fix it, you know? And plus on top of that, every bad time has expiration date as well, right? Doesn't matter what is happening in your life, eventually this will go away and everything will be fine, my man. I believe. I believe, my man. I believe. I mean, as an example, today, I'm looking from my side. I am coming back from the gym. I am driving into my garden, and my mother instantly coming and saying, "Your father have an accident with a car." Right? I went to the place whenever it happened. Right? Some kind of hit my father and run away. Right? Instead of getting angry on this or calling a guy or something, right? I just simply dealt with the stuff what I needed to do. Insurance, the service where they can fix the car and everything. So no negativity, nothing. Just deal with the shit what you need to do. Take the balls in the hand and everything is going to be completely all right. Right? Happens. Happens for all of us. Commissario Rex. Commissario Rex. Thank you very much for 7. Hello from Italy. Greetings, my man. Your father was an injured. Nah, it's completely fine. Pretty much the situation was simple. He was showing the signal to park and someone did not notice him and just simply went backwards, fucked the front of the car and then ran away from the place, you know? Just simply run away. So nothing too serious, it's just time, you know? We have an insurance, everything is okay, although the Casco insurance which I had for my father was for used parts, which I did not even realize that there. So if the repair will be, let's say, 2 grand for a new parts, I need to pay, or we need to pay the 20 or 30% of this. So if repair is going to be 2 grand, I need to pay 600 euros. If 3 grand, 900 euros, and so on. Pretty much 30% I will need to cover, which is okay, fair enough, happens, right?
Oh, yeah.
We can obviously find a service where whenever they would deal with without all their parts, but
Now aim better.
it's better new parts. I just made a mistake, you know? I did not realize this. But it's okay. Itachi, thank you very much for 6 months. I appreciate you. You're a millionaire, sir. I am not millionaire. I can take my hand to my heart. I do not have a million, my man. I do not have a million. I'm not millionaire. I wish to say I would be. I wish to say, but I'm not. I finally got to collect as much tanking as possible. I do not know why, but whenever I go side scrapping, I got a lot of shots from the enemies, twice more than usual. By the way, 5 missions to go for 279E. You got this, my man. Whenever you are going side scrapping, you are receiving more shots. Well, that makes sense because you are exposed for the enemies, right? So not a big surprise.
That should have penetrated.
Liar, check your in-game silver. In-game, I am getting closer to being billionaire, right? Holy fucking shit. Work harder so you can become millionaire. My man, my goal isn't... I'm not doing what I do for money for a very long time, you know? Because if this is what I would be focusing on, and maximize the time and money made, do you think I would stream whenever there is no drops? Honestly speaking, do you think I would stream whenever there is no drops? You see, usually whenever content creators are streaming whenever there is no drops, average amount of the people are going lower, and that means whenever you are getting sponsored deals, it is hurting your sponsored deals, you know? It's just simply not worth it where the monetary reasons goes, you know? Because, let's say, if when there is drops, we would have, let's say, 4,000. Whenever there is no drops, we have 2,000. Whenever we are checking the numbers, it will be 3,000 average. That means we are losing 25% of the deals, which we may get or which we may take, you know? I am not doing this for money for a very long time. It's nice bonus, I'm not complaining, fellas. But it's just not my priority. This Type 4 is moving back and shooting him through the window like Nintendo the game. Well, you need to do what you need to do, my man. You need to do what you need to do, what can I say? But 1.7 thousand people without drops are a true baboon community. I will take that as a huge compliment. Once again, I'm not focusing on the numbers for a very long time. I'm here, as my schedule says, unless I have something to do. And as an example, we will have some plans to do. There is Hamburg coming, right? Germany. There is other stuff like Tank Fest, you know? There is Munich, where I am going to do some personal stuff and whatnot, some events and whatever else, right? There is going to be the days whenever I'm not going to be there, right? Sure, fair enough. But whenever I can, I will be.
Next time, shoot the soft spot.
What is your original education? How is it called? Wait a second, let me figure out in the English language. Pretty much finished 12 grades. It's like what? Main education?
Unlucky RNG.
I cannot remember the term in English language, my man. I have not finished university or something. High school, here you go. High school it is.
Penetration.
High school. I attempted to go and study for something with ships, with naval vessels and whatnot, but I did some diligence and I really did not like how the things are looking like. If you need to call to your wife, girlfriend and someone else that you are coming back home earlier so other men's shoes can be hidden, it is a problem for me. And I think it is very, very hard life overall as a sailor. Not that hard as job-wise, but it can be hard mentally, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Plus, military school is better than a real school. Military taught me quite a bit of things. Sure. I think the most important thing what military taught me is respect.
Roads to 3,000.
TXP, you sexy beast, thank you very much for 10 gifted. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you. Thank you very much. And all Curva flowers are in the chat for you, my man. Thank you.
That one tomorrow.
Course is so lost. That sounds like him problem, no? Hello, I literally played one battle today, and after 6-month break, I did 7,000 damage on the Shrek. Is it a sign for me to come back? No, this is Wargaming saying sorry. I love you with all my heart. Go take more vacations. Do you think military service should be mandatory for at least 3 months in each country? This is a sensitive topic. Not everyone can serve the military. Not everyone can manage this. It very much depends on the man and whatnot. If you know, every and each of us are different. Every and each of us are very different mentally, physically, and whatnot. Not everyone can go through this, right? So once again, it depends on the situation. It's very, very, very hard to tell how the thing should be, right? Блять. Anyways, 3,300 damage, 3,900 assisting damage, hip hip hooray. I don't mind this game whatsoever, that was a good one. And we got 11,000 negative as well. It's okay, we can pay up. On UK.
This win is
I don't play
yours.
tanks anymore, but I never quit skill. James Monty, debatable, my man, debatable. You're not talking in the chat too often, and whenever you talk in the chat, you just complain. You want us in your life good when I can move in. Whenever Pr.07HK will become good, so probably never. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Tumnus, thank you very much for 1 year of support. Cheers, mate. Already a year of entertainment, but this time with more love. More love, you say? I like more love. I like more love, my man. More love is all that I'm very much appreciated.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Thank you. For Shrek. Cheesy, thank you very much, my man. I hope you're doing very, very well. And thank you, Mr. Tumnus. Thank you, mate. Welcome back. And thank you for a year. Better get that mark. If everything would be so simple, mate. If everything would be so simple. Get that mark! Yes, sir. Done. Marked.
Beautiful job. Couldn't
I'm
do
doing
it
great,
better
brother.
myself.
Excellent, my man. Excellent. And I'm okay today. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. How the tank dance today? Pretty damn good. Man, your cat looks like a Tita but male. That cat is male, right? I can see by the bloody vampire teeth. They look identical, but he is bigger. This is how it looks like. It's crazy, mate. It is crazy. And you know, you can see the more masculine face, if I can say so. Madness. Madness. And if you know the breed, what is the breed of your cat? I'm curious, because since Katita looks like the same, if your cat isn't dvornyashka, or I supposed to say if your cat is some kind of pure blood cat, I'm curious. Amerauder. Greetings, mate. Thank you very much for Prime. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, my cat is male. I bloody knew it.
Roads to 3,301.
Wait, I need to focus here.
WA.
Batsus, thank you very much for 18. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Pr.07HK is yelling, no, don't focus. Very, very nice, my man. Very nice. Can't focus without focus flavor. I have youth. Marauder, welcome. Don't expect to succeed when Pr.07HK is here. That's actually a very fair point. I never thought about this in this way, but that's a fair point. What do you mean? Works twice as hard to take my points? Okay, I see. The thing is, they have no fucking hit points. That's the problem. They have no hit points. How I can get 2,000 more? 2,000 more isn't enough, is it? Maybe 3.
Whenever you're ready, roads to 3,301 WN8. Light 'em up, coach. Back to the garage, boy. He's gonna feel that one tomorrow. Give us the signal. Roads to 3,301 WN8. Let's find another target. Ducky strikes again.
Okay. How to do this? Forge doesn't have that many hit points, but object does. But object does.
I'm certain that should have penetrated. He's
Nice.
gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Arta.
Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it better myself.
No margin of error. Good.
Shot.
Good. The Foch was. I saw that Foch. I saw. What a dick Foch. YOLOing you to give the mark of excellence. No, his purpose was to YOLO me to f me up. I just simply played the game. Toro! Toro! You know? The pressure helped. No, I mean, I try to deal with this, you know? I try to deal with this. And when I noticed that Pr.07HK was voting no, I instantly thought that I need to win this. No, he's not pure as far as I know. His parents are both long-haired, and my friend from who I have the cat said they are probably something between Maine Coon and Norwegian forest cat. We thought the same thing about Katite, honestly. We thought the same thing. Okay, beautiful, fellas. Beautiful. Very, very, very nice. 4.4 thousand damage, 200 assisting damage, ace flanker, third mark of excellence, high caliber. It wasn't fun progress. It wasn't fun process. It wasn't very enjoyable, but luckily Ducky and his spirit helped us, okay? Good job, Ducky. Keep it up. 5,000 profits. We are done with this tank.